Josh Darrow inside the Killian locker room where the aroma, it smells like football. It smells like football here in Dade County, and great week, round 3 of the playoffs. Killian and Columbus should be an epic matchup at the main FIU Stadium where the Golden Panthers play, and we're joined by head coach Cory Johnson. And first off, Coach, congratulations on a wonderful year to date. I know you would like it to get even better. We got to walk this thing back a little bit. When you took over 4 years ago, from where you were to where we have gotten so far, what's been the key, and how have you really been able to build this program up?
Well, through tradition and a lot of hard work and a lot of sweat. It should feel like this around here. It's back to the way it was. It's what is expected of Killian, and I'm just happy to be a part of bringing these guys back home to where the school is used to being. And without taking any credit from them, it has been solely on this group of seniors. They have taken this school and put it on their back for 3 years when no one liked them, and now, everybody's come on their side. They persevered and they worked hard through all the rough times. So in the good times, it's only what they made it. It's only what they made it.
Well, you were here during those good times. You played here during those good times, and we were in your other office across the way. And there's a newspaper clipping up. I think it's from 1995 or 96. And Killian in the Miami Herald, they won. I don't forget what the name of the trophy was, but the All Sports Trophy, right, for the best sports program collectively of all the sports here. And I kind of feel like that might be motivating you.
Well, just the history itself. I've been around this school. I mean, I'm a fourth-generation Cougar. My oldest brother, my older brother, to me, to my younger brother. I just been around Killian since the mid to late '80s. Randall Hill, Walter Batson, of course, my oldest brother. You name them. I've been around here to see him. Fred, what was his name? Michael Fredericks. He coached me in Optimist. There's a big, long list of Killian football history here. And for 1 second, not for 1 second, I don't let these guys live that down. I let these guys know that, this place has always preserved some type of greatness to it. And, if you want it back, you have to be the one to bring it back. And, they've fallen nothing short of that.
As you look around this locker room, you see a bunch of signs that are up, motivational words, and there's one over in the corner about fight, not fist fighting, but the fight you got to have to compete. Does that sort of represent and embody what you want this team to be about?
Yeah, well, first of all, these the sayings. These were due to Steve Smith, who did an excellent job at preserving some of this school's rich history. He came in and he did it his way, and those are he's one of the people that I took a little something from to get under these kids and light things under them. But you can say it. They, like I said, there were times where the kids were booed at pep rallies, and they went to they had these homecoming shows, school ground. They were booed at one time when they were in 10th grade, and to see them now, they have never forgot that. They put that stuff right in their back pocket, and they remember where you can go without hard work. That thing is always sitting there reminding them, without hard work, you could be right back down there. So, I think they've learned a lot from that.
All right, we're going to talk about some of the players that have allowed you to be successful, guys who have been groomed in the program for a few years, a couple newcomers. We got some young guns in this program as well, and I think it's hard not to start talking Killian football without talking about one of the most special talents here in Dade County, a guy that we've been talking to. You told me about him from day one, since the first time I met you way back. Well, not way back, it was like 2 years ago, but that's kind of way back for his career. Jaquan Johnson, All-State a year ago, and every time you put on the highlights of Killian football, number 4 is making a play.
Yes, sir. Again, he's got God-given ability, but more than a football player is the young man. He carries a 3.0 GPA. Pretty calm and collective. Don't have to worry about him. Doing childish things. He's very mature for his age. But he's one of those kids that you don't receive him like every 5 to 10 years. He's a good talent, and more than that, when you're not watching him, in the weight room and in the sprints, when you're not watching him, he's still giving it 100%. So, great players and great character is when someone's not watching you. That's when you truly have great character. So he's a good character kid.
Now, he can't do it all by himself, so your quarterback's a senior. Miguel Andrion has gotten some snaps on the offensive side of the ball. You see your bowling ball fullback Harry Jones getting some carries. You got some other young guys on there. There are other kids that deserve the praise and admiration of their head coach.
Well, again, Jaquan happened to walk into a situation where he walked in with some guys that had some fire under him. He didn't just walk into a situation where it was dull and he lit up the stadium. He merely as a freshman, he played his part and played it really good. But he had some guys that laid a path. And like I said, these kids, they were 10th graders and now they're seniors. They were juniors last year. Last year's 2012 class, they did a great job at mentally teaching my 2013 class how to carry themselves, how to work hard, how to dig down. And merely the 2013 class listened to them, and they helped uphold the 2012 class. Now, the 2013 class, I mean, they're doing their thing. And, you got guys like Jaquan's older brother, Jared Johnson. I mean, the kid's been starting for 3 years, and he's played defensive end to outside to middle linebacker to outside linebacker. There's nothing he hasn't seen. You got kids like Jordan Gibbs, who is the kid is just you put him anywhere on the field and he becomes a stud. You talk about Miguel Andrion, who I don't know a player in the county that's been doing more for their team right now than Miguel Andrion. Miguel Andrion has had 4 or 5 games. We put him at running back during Southridge games. Since then, he's had 4 or 5 games over 100 yards rushing. He's got punts down inside the 10, inside the 5 and 10. Every game he has like 2 or 3 punts inside the 10. He makes tackles on defense, big hits, interceptions, you name it. Miguel's doing it all right now. Then you got Harry Jones, who sat out last year due to grades and came back this year and really embraced the fact of not playing football. And man, Harry has been such a juggernaut. He's got to be the crowd's favorite ball carrier. Everybody wants to see little Harry get in there and do his thing. You got Cortez Benjamin on the other side of the ball playing cornerback, who's 3-year starter, man. Kid's been playing for 3 years. Awesome kid. 3.0 grade point average. Never says a word. It's guys like that set march. You got Jerome Wiggins. Jerome Wiggins for 2 years has been the toughest kid, on the field, and has never. You want to see Jerome get mad, but it's just not him. He hits people and he cracks smiles every time you see him. I mean, he's a great kid, man, but one of the toughest kids on our team. Kids like Rashid Virgin have been around for 3 years. David Felipe, quarterback. I mean, 3 years.
Defensive lineman we were talking
3 years.
about.
Oh no, I won't, because I'm still going. We're full of them. We got guys like Cedric Larson. I mean, I don't know a defensive lineman in the county playing better. I mean, some people might say they have, but we got to put the films together to show, because I mean, this guy's gonna have a highlight film that would spell defensive lineman when you see it this year. I mean, he's been immaculate this year in the middle for us at playing nose guard for us. I mean, but then we got a mix of young guys as well, juniors and sophomores that are playing ball. But I'm so proud I'm proud of my seniors, man. I'm proud of Nick Williams, our unheralded tight end. I mean, you won't find a guy in Dade County that's 5'9", 170, 165 pounds that can block and be physical like Nick Williams. We're just full of guys that want it. Full of guys that want it, not big time guys that you're going to look at and say, yeah, he's going to the NFL or he's going to play major college football. We're just full of a bunch of guys that want it right now. Christian Rodriguez, another guy, been starting since 10th grade at defensive end. He can now play offensive guard, offensive tackle. He plays interior nose for us, defensive end. I mean, name it. When we got so many kids that are interchangeable that when a guy goes down, we don't go into panic mode, because we've got a guy that's been there before, and we could throw him in. We could throw him in right there without even taking a practice rep. He can go in interchange in there. So it feels good to have trained a bunch of guys that are willing to do whatever and whenever for their team.
All right, finally, Friday night's a big game. Columbus. Columbus's name carries a lot of weight here in Dade County. Killian, like you said, you're rebuilding the brand. How far would it go in terms of this building to knock off one of the powerhouses down here and keep on advancing in the playoffs?
Well, we think we can play with them. We think we can beat Columbus. Without a doubt in our mind, we can beat Columbus. On any given day, any team can be beaten. It's been proven before, and we got the guys in here that can do it again. We got the guys in here that can do it again. On any given day, any team can be beaten, and it's the way it's the Cougar way. It's the way of the K. It's the way of the K. We've this school has been a powerhouse for a long time, and it's about time it's gotten back up to its prowess. So it's going to be a good physical game. May the best team win, but this team has a capability of pulling off another win against a tough team. It's hard to beat a team twice, but our team, we're capable. We're fully capable of doing it. If our players come to play football that night, we can do what we're supposed to do.
All right. Head coach Cory Johnson, I just want to say thank you for the long answers. It makes for a good interview. Plus, I can take it all in. Taking that smell of hard work, man.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to shower when I get home. I know that.
It's the K, baby. It's the K, baby. That's how we do it. It's the K, baby. Nothing but grimy, gritty, hard work, baby.
All right, Coach Johnson, appreciate it. Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.